Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to the walk. Today is Tuesday, August 6th, and today we are starting chapter 7. Remember I said chapters 5 through 7 are all about God's wrath and his judgment, and we are coming to the end of that. So we've got some really cool information in today's video. One of the things I found in the Apologetics Study Bible notes is that in verses 1 through 4, we see Ezekiel announcing the impending day of the Lord's judgment. And he's using a grammatical device here called prophetic perfect. I had never heard of this before. And what that means is he's speaking about a future event as though it had already occurred. In this way, he declared the absolute certainty of his prophecy against the four corners of the earth, which included the entire nation. So now we're getting into Ezekiel 7, and verse 1 says, "The word of the Lord came to me, and you, O son of man, thus says the Lord God to the land of Israel." Now I'm going to be counting the number of times we see "and" because I found some really cool stuff about the word "and." So verse 2, "And you, O son of man, thus says the Lord God to the land of Israel, an end. The end has come upon the four corners of the land. Now the end is upon you, and I will send my messenger, my anger upon you. I will judge you according to your ways. I will punish you for all your abominations, and my eye will not spare you, nor will I have pity, but I will punish you for your ways, while your abominations are in your midst. Then you will know that I am the Lord. Thus says the Lord, disaster after disaster. Behold, it comes. An end has come. The end has come. It has awakened you. Behold, it comes. Your doom has come upon you, O inhabitant of the land. The time has come. The day is near, a day of tumult and not of joy, shouting on the mountains." That word "end" came up so much. I'm like, there's got to be something significant here. And sure enough, I hit a gold mine. The number of times in the lexicon, it has the meaning of a number of times. It's happening 5 times in just this section of the chapter. It's used 66 times in the Old Testament, and immediately I made a connection. There's 66 books of the Bible. The Bible came to its end of being written after 66 books. 8 of those times is in Ezekiel. So we've got it 5 times in this section, and it's used 8 times in Ezekiel. 5 means grace, 8 means the wall or Christ. So 5 plus 8 plus 66. I got curious about that. That's 79. In the Strong's, 79 is abak, and it means to wrestle. Think of the conflict going on here. They want to continue in their idolatry, and God is saying, no, enough is enough. I'm putting an end to it. Here comes my wrath. And when I looked at the meaning of 66, there's an English, I found this on BibleStudy.com, and there's an English phrase that says 66. A score is 20, so 60 equals 60. So I started wondering about 60. Well, 60 means the shield or eternity, and 6 means the tent peg or a nail or man. So that tent peg and nail went into Jesus's hands. The phrase for 66 is only found 5 times in the King James Bible verses. The phrase is found only once in the Old Testament books of Genesis and Leviticus, 1 Kings and 2 Chronicles. It is also found only 1 time in the book of Revelation. The number 66 derives part of its meaning from the millennium. Isaiah 66 describes this idyllic time and beyond when Jesus Christ will rule over the earth. Lasting peace will finally come upon Jerusalem, and the world's wealth will flow into her. Anyone who does evil upon this earth will be swiftly dealt with by the Lord, and people will see his glory. Well, then I found out that score, remember we were saying the English phrase is 76. It means 3 20s, 20 plus 20 plus 20 equals 60 plus 6. A score is the palm of God's hand, but it can also mean the crown was and is to come 3 times. And king. And then with 6, man is added into that. God's glory, God's majesty, God's strength is what was, what is, and what is to come. And he will no longer allow that idolatry. In the ESV Fire Study Bible, it said, the day of judgment would soon come for the Israelites, bringing punishment for the detestable behavior. When it seems like God is letting evil and immorality run wild, we need to remember the day of the Lord will come, and it will bring that judgment. Have a wonderful day. God bless, and keep walking the walk.